Hey, this is Sheilah Belle here with you with the Bell Report, here with the one and only Bishop T.D. Jakes. Welcome to Richmond. Congratulations on your brand new book.
Thank you.
Another one, another project, Let It Go.
Yes.
Why that title for this new book?
You know, I find that so many people from every idiom of thought find it difficult from time to time to be able to forgive, to let it go, to get rid of guilt and anguish and bitterness. We want to let it go, but we don't know how. So I thought it was prudent upon us to really take that extra step. And I spent a year studying, researching, and writing to do this book, and it's been amazing, the response.
This is like one of many projects, many books that you've written, and I know one of the most recent big projects that you've worked on is Sparkle.
Yes.
How was working on the movie set with all the people that you work with and also working with Whitney Houston?
It was absolutely amazing. It's first of all, I love the movie Sparkle. It came out in 1970. It was a great movie.
It was.
The original movie. And so when they asked me would I be producer on the remake, I thought, well, yeah, I love the movie. And so we started the casting process and began to put together Mike Epps and different people like that. And when we were trying to cast somebody for the role of the mother, Essie, we said, what about Whitney Houston? And I said, really, you know? And so we put our feelers out, and our people talked to their people, and around we went, and we looked around, we had her, and Jordan Sparks playing Sparkle.
Right.
And put together a tremendous cast of people. And we're just excited. I mean, great job, great movie. The director who worked with me on Jumping the Broom, Salim Akil, is the director of the project. I really like his work. He's incredible. His wife did the rewrite on it, and it was just incredible how we began to work together to forge progress.
How do you balance out to do all that you do? You are busy. You have a huge church, and you've got a great project that you're also doing at your church with the prisoners.
I am.
And I've been reading about that.
Yes.
That's like so close to your heart.
It's very close to my heart, and I can't really explain why, because I've never been to jail.
Amen.
But I think when I went to jail and I saw the forlorn look on the inmates' faces, it started something that has been in my life for years and years and years. So we have the Texas Offenders Reentry Initiative that we have done, and it's been incredible. We meet inmates getting off the bus, coming back into civilization, helping them to assimilate. They have to go through a year's training program, GEDs, how to dress, how to fill out an application, where you can stay, getting them in apartments because some people won't rent to them, and helping them to reduce the rate of recidivism. And the numbers are dropping drastically, particularly in Texas, which is the second largest second largest state that has inmates that are incarcerated in the United States. So it's a great thing. And the way that I do it, all of the many things that I do, is that I have great people. I have a great staff. It's not my church that does the movies. I have a for-profit and not-for-profit company.
Oh, wow.
And then I have CDCs and EDCs, and each one has directors. I meet with all of those directors. I have very competent people, and my standards of excellence are really high.
I think so. I was looking at the pictures of those who are receiving their certificates, and they all got a computer.
Absolutely.
That
Absolutely.
was just powerful.
Many of them are going to college. They're going to college after being incarcerated some 10 and 5 years and what have you. And their families are all there. We work with the families as well. We work with their children. I think we can make a difference. If we stop screaming at the darkness and light a candle, we can really get some things done to help our people.
Tell us, is this tour extensive? Is it adding more cities as you go, or what?
Well, I can't add anything else. I'm at my breaking point now. But it is wonderful because when I go to the cities and I speak and then I sign the book, I get to meet people, and I'm a people person. And television doesn't give you that. You're talking to a camera. But to really sit and shake somebody's hand and look them in the eye and let them say what touched them or what moved them or what they're going through is so gratifying for me. And so I'm geeked and I'm excited. I'm not worn out and tired. So many people today, they love crowds, but they don't love people. And I love people. That's how I got started in this. I love people. And so I'm having a great time.
Two last questions, and the second to the last one is, what keeps you going? What gives you the energy just to keep on getting and going and going?
You know, I think it is, in fact, what I just said. When I feel like that what I have done has affected somebody, that feeds me on the highest level. You know, I think the day that I feel like that what I'm doing has no effect, I'm gone.
Oh, wow.
I actually feed off of them. I need my purpose is to help you fulfill your purpose. And the more I see you stepping into your purpose, the more I'm gratified by it.
And how do you relax when you're away from all the people, when you finally get home?
I don't do it often enough. I can tell you that right now. Confession is good for the soul. But I love deep sea fishing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I love deep sea fishing.
What's the biggest fish you've ever caught?
About 9 feet long. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, sailfish. Yeah, it took me quite a while to drag him in, and by the time I got him in, he was bleeding. I was too. But I love the fight. I love the fight. I'm a fighter. I love to fight, and I love water. Anything to do with water, anything around the ocean, anything near the water, it calms my spirit. It relaxes me. It's great tranquility. I like to read. I read my books. I read other people's books. I'm a learner. You know, my mother was an educator, and she told me that the world is a university. When you wake up in the morning, be sure you go to school.
All the books that you've read, who inspires you the most?
Well, the book that really motivated me the most recently was Stephen Covey's book, The Speed of Trust.
Oh, wow.
And I highly recommend it to anybody who loves to read. It's a book that deals with how do you rebuild trust when trust is gone. And I think it helped to germinate in me the seed to go ahead and write about forgiveness, because forgiveness and trust are intertwined one with the other. And so out of that elixir comes my ministry and my methodology and my focus.
I'm going to read that book after I read your book.
You're going to love it. I mean, I'm saying I'm supposed to be selling my book. I'm selling it. But you're going to love it. And as it relates to my book on forgiveness, this is not just about forgiving other people. This is also about forgiving yourself. It is about understanding that forgiveness does not exonerate the perpetrator. It liberates you, the victim. It's saying that I will no longer allow the umbilical cord of unforgiveness to tie me to one incident that happened in my life. It's about freeing yourself so that you're available to be creative and free. It has nothing to do with the perpetrator. It has everything to do with you. And I say over and over again, please believe me, forgiveness is a gift that you give yourself. It's for you. You do it for you so that your mind is free and your heart is free and your energy can be directed toward your destiny and not incarcerated by your history.
Thank you so much
It's
for
been a
sharing
joy.
so much time with you.
Thank
We
you.
love you so much.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you.
God
Reporting
bless
for
you.
the Belle Report, I'm Sheilah Belle. The Belle. God bless.
Take care.